Jan Nixon recruits Alexandra Eala to new academy, sparking speculation over Raf. And Nadal split. The tennis world thrives on moments, explosive forehands, match point thrillers, and the occasional shock wave that ripples across the sport. But few could have predicted this one. A quiet Sunday evening in Monaco turned chaotic when a single photo surfaced online. Jannik Sinner and Alexandra Eala shaking hands beneath a banner reading Project Verdice. Tennis Academy. Launch 2026. Within minutes, hashtags like hashtag in Euro, Alliance and hashtag Rafasplit exploded across X, formerly Twitter. Tennis fans, journalists, and even former players couldn't believe what they were seeing. Wait, did Eala just switch camps? That a massive move. Caroline Niaki, ESPN live broadcast. Reaction. It wasn't just a partnership. Itself, it was what it symbolized. Sinner, the Italian prodigy and reigning ADP Finals champion, had long been many of the Nadal Academy's extended coaching network. Alexandra Eala, the Filipino starlet and two-time junior Grand Slam champion, had built her identity under the Rafa Nadal Academy's red and gold ethos. Humility, hard work, respect, and now both were seemingly walking away from that same temple of discipline to start something new. A private meeting in Madrid. Sources close to both camps revealed that this wasn't a sudden decision. It began months ago during the Madrid Open. Eala had just suffered a grueling 3-set loss to Emma Navarro. Her frustration visible as she exited the court that night. She attended a closed-door dinner at a quiet restaurant near Plaza Mayor, where Jannik, his coach Simone Vagnazzi, and a few sport investors were seated. No cameras, no entourage, just ideas. According to those present, Sinner spoke with the conviction of a man ready to build something new. We've all grown. Under legends, S said softly, his tone calm but fierce. But it's time we become the legends who create the next generation. Eala listened intently. She wasn't just a rising player. She was a symbol for Southeast Asian tennis. Her global following, particularly in the Philippines, had become a phenomenon of its own. What Sinner offered wasn't just a partnership. It was legacy building. The idea, a new academy based in Italy, combining European technical excellence with global inclusivity, a bridge for players from underrepresented regions, giving them a home to grow beyond borders. Project Verdice, Sinner called it. Laden for excellence and courage. Didn't respond immediately, but something in her eyes shifted that night. The post that broke the internet. Fast forward 2 months. At 10:46 p.m. Philippine time, Alexandra Eala posted an image on Instagram, a single photo of her and Sinner on a clay court in northern Italy. The caption, a new chapter begins. Verdice Italy handshake. Philippines hashtag NextGen legacy within minutes. Her post hit 2 million likes. Filipino fans flooded social media. Many celebrated, proud that their homegrown talent was taking another bold step in global tennis. But others worried what this meant for her ties with Nadal, her mentor since age 13. Wait, she's leaving. Raf and Nadal Academy. This feels like a breakup post loudly crying face broken. Heart. Verdice, what about manicure? Even Spanish outlets joined the storm. Mara published the headline. Adios Rafa Sigua. Sinner here, una era. Goodbye Rafa. Eala follows Sinner into a new era. Within 24 hours, both Sinner and Nadal were trending across Europe and Asia. Inside, the Rafa camp reaction in Manacor, Mallorca, where the Raf and Nadal Academy stood in its sunlit grandeur. The atmosphere was tense. Coaches, staff, and young players whispered between drills, screens in the cafeteria. replayed Ella's announcement on loop. Raf and Nadal, though retired from full-time play, was still deeply involved in his academy's operations. That morning, he arrived early before sunrise and met with Tony Nadal and Academy Director Carlos Costa. According to one staff member who spoke under anonymity, he wasn't angry. Rafa never gets angry, but you could see it in his eyes. He was hurt. Nadal's relationship with Ella was more than professional. She had often described him as her second father in tennis. She credited his mentorship for shaping her discipline, humility, and approach to sport. So, when asked by reporters that afternoon whether he had spoken with her, Nadal paused for several seconds before replying, "I'm happy if she's happy. Every player must walk their own path, but she will always be part of our family." It was a gracious response, but fans could sense the heartbreak between the lines. Sinner speaks. Meanwhile, in Tehran, S finally addressed the swirling rumors during a press conference ahead of the ADP 500 event. "I'm not building something against anyone," he clarified. "This isn't a rebellion. It's evolution. We've learned from the best, Rafa included, but it's time to grow forward, not away." Reporters pressed on the Verdice Academy rumors. Sinner smiled slightly. "You'll see soon enough. Excellence is universal. It shouldn't belong to one country or one name." Minutes later, ILA posted a story. "Some roots grow beyond soil." Globe showing Europe, Africa. The tennis world lost its collective mind. The Italian blueprint. Plans for Vertice Academy were already in motion. Leaked architectural mock-up showed a stunning complex outside Bologna, modern glass training centers, hybrid clay hard courts, and a cultural hall for visiting athletes. But what truly caught attention was the training model, multicultural mentorship, rotating global coaches from Asia, Europe, and Africa, equal gender, resources, no bias between male and female trainees, mental health hub, meditation, philosophy sessions, and creative expression for emotional resilience. Ella, known for her interest in psychology and performance arts, reportedly helped design the mental wellness wing center's vision. Meanwhile, focus on biomechanics and data-driven performance, a science-first approach to training. Together they represented balance, power and empathy, precision and purpose. Verdice is an A place. I'll explain an exclusive interview with The Athletic. It's a mindset. You can't inherit greatness. You have to build it. Philippines erupts. Back in Manila, Eala's homeland, lit up with pride. Billboards declared, "From Rafa's court to the world." Alex Eala leads the Verdice generation. The Philippine Sports Commission announced a partnership to send national juniors to Verdice every summer. Local tennis clubs even hosted Verdice clinics inspired by our training philosophy. "Alex isn't just our pride," said PSC Chairman Richard Bachman. "She's our bridge to the world." Epilogue to Fire Verdice. Months later, as the 2026 tennis season began, Center and Ella entered tournaments wearing the same logo, a silver V shaped like a flame. Their results: Center won Rome. Ella reached her first WTA Premier Final. But beyond trophies, something bigger had been born, a revolution of purpose. In interviews, Eala reflected on her journey. "I'll always carry Rafa's lessons, but what he truly taught me was to listen to my own voice." Verdice is that voice, Center added. "We're not just training players. We're training thinkers, believers, dreamers." The camera panned out. Two young champions, standing under the Italian sun, side by side, smiling at the court that symbolized rebirth. And somewhere in Mallorca, Raf and Nadal smiled, too. "Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share.